Our first performance was like a rock concert. It was just like, it was outrageous. I mean, I felt like a Beatle.
That first moment, just walking out on stage and hearing this utter, these cries of joy to be about to go on this journey was amazing. And it really hit me really hard because, One Song Glory, to me and to Michael and to so many people, is Jonathan. And what he did was what my character kind of struggles to do the entire show.
Audiences are really embracing that the show's back, that we've reimagined it, that a new generation is speaking the words.
There's such a sense of nostalgia and ownership from our audience's perspectives, and that's so beautiful to walk into. They're our scene partners. They get the ride going and we all jump on with them.
I think what's most moving about this show to me is that it finds a way to balance the truth and reality of what it meant to be an artist in the East Village in the 90s.
Finding your way in the world, finding the people you love, finding the people who love you. I think that's very universally there.
A lot of people have come up to me and they've been, saying, this show has touched my heart and I live the same life. And you have some people who come up to you and say, I've been living with AIDS for 20 years.
There was never a sense that we had to be something that had been done before. We could, serve the story to the best of our abilities, but we could do it as ourselves.
Especially the move to Broadway was really fast and very, very exciting. And in some ways didn't afford the opportunity to reconceive the show, which was really conceived for the New York Theatre Workshop and for a very particular space and a very particular audience. So in a lot of ways, this production, I hope, addresses some of those things that perhaps I should have addressed 15 years ago.
First time I heard or saw Rent, my sister's best friend was putting on a backyard production of Rent, and I was cast as Benny. And we never ended up doing it, but I had to learn Seasons of Love in order to audition.
The show was on tour, and I was like 11 years old, and I saw it and I loved it, and we bought the album and I would listen to it every day and reenact Take Me or Leave Me in my room with my sister.
I just remember seeing Angel and his energy and his love, and I told my father, because I went to go see it with my father, I was like, Daddy, I want to play that part on Broadway.
We somehow lost Act 1 with first tape for like a year, so we listened to Act 2 literally all the way back and forth to dance class in school every morning with my brother and sister in the back seat. We listened to Act 2. And then we cleaned the car one day and found Act 1, and we were like, oh, that's what this means?
I memorized all of Roger, which is, I think, appropriate for Mark. And so coming to Mark, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. And then on the first day of rehearsal, I was like, I have a lot of work to do.